Michael says, I am speaking urgently because the moment is urgent. There is a weight in the heavens right now, a stirring in the unseen realm, because something is approaching your life that will not only shift your circumstances, but it will also shatter everything you thought you knew. This is why I could not stay silent. This is why I had to reach you now. You have been carrying heaviness without knowing why. You have been waking in the night with restlessness in your spirit. You have been sensing that something is about to happen, but you could not name it. That was not your imagination, that was the echo of heaven warning and preparing you. Michael says, I am deeply concerned because the next chapter of your life is opening, and it will be unlike anything you have walked through before. Do not mistake this concern as fear, it is love. Heaven's worry is not like human worry, it is the urgency of a father watching his child step onto a path that will demand courage. Michael is not here to frighten you, but to prepare you. What is coming is not meant to destroy you, it is meant to awaken you. But awakening always feels like shaking, and change always feels like breaking, before it feels like building. Michael says, everything you thought you understood is about to be rewritten. The way you see yourself, the way you see others, the way you understand your purpose, it is all being shifted. And though at first it may confuse you, it will eventually free you. The lies that once defined you will no longer have power. The fears that once chained you will no longer hold you. The betrayal that once silenced you will no longer speak louder than truth. But listen, this is why I am worried for you, because when the shaking begins, you may be tempted to run back to what is familiar. You may be tempted to hold tightly to what heaven is asking you to release. Do not cling to old doors when heaven is opening new ones. Do not fear the breaking when it is making room for blessing. Do not mistake discomfort for danger, because this is not the end, this is the unveiling. Michael says, you will not walk through this alone. Angels are already at your side. Light is already guiding your steps. Heaven's hand is already steadying your heart. What is about to happen will challenge what you believe, but it will also prove that heaven has been closer to you than your breath. Michael says, the reason this message has come to you with such urgency is because you are standing at the edge of a great turning point. The kind of moment that splits life into two parts, before this and after this. Heaven knows what is coming, and heaven is preparing you, because the weight of this change is not small. It will shake the foundation of what you thought was certain, but it will also establish a stronger foundation than you have ever known. Michael whispers, you have been asking for answers, for signs, for clarity. You have been wondering why certain doors stayed closed, why certain people left, why certain paths collapsed. Now you will understand, it was all leading to this turning. The unanswered prayers were not denial, they were redirection. The closed doors were not rejection, they were protection. And now the path is being revealed in ways that will change your perspective forever. But here is what you must know, this shift will test you. The moment the ground begins to move, your first instinct may be to cling to what feels familiar. Michael says, do not hold on to the old when heaven is offering the new. The very things you thought were stable may shake, but only so that they can be replaced by something unshakable. Step by step, Michael is guiding you. Step 1, release what is falling. Do not try to hold together what heaven is dismantling. If it crumbles, it is because it could not carry the weight of your future. Step 2. Trust the unfamiliar. The new path may feel strange, uncomfortable, even uncertain, but within that discomfort is destiny. Step 3. Walk forward with faith, not sight. You will not see the entire road, only the next step. But each step will carry the strength of heaven beneath it. Michael says, this is your divine turning point. You will look back on this season one day and realize it was the moment everything changed. The fear that once held you will lose its power. The lies that once trapped you will no longer speak. The limits that once caged you will no longer exist. Your faith will expand, your purpose will sharpen, and your blessings will multiply. And though Michael is deeply concerned for the weight of this moment, he is not afraid, for he knows that you are protected, chosen, and stronger than you realize. Heaven has already gone before you. The path is prepared. The shield is in place. The only thing left is for you to step forward. Michael says, this turning is not only about circumstances shifting, it is about you shifting. You will not only step into new opportunities, you will step into a new identity. For too long, you have seen yourself through the lens of pain, through the shadow of betrayal, through the weight of what others said about you. But now heaven declares, you are not who they said you were, you are who heaven has always known you to be. Michael whispers, your new identity is rising. You will no longer walk as the one overlooked, you will walk as the one chosen. You will no longer carry yourself as the one betrayed, you will carry yourself as the one restored. You will no longer think of yourself as broken, but as rebuilt, stronger, clearer, sharper than ever before. This shift is not just in how others see you, it is in how you see yourself. And with this new identity comes a new vision. Michael says, your eyes will see differently now. What once looked like obstacles will now look like opportunities. What once felt like endings will now feel like beginnings. Where you once saw closed doors, you will now see hidden paths. The fog that surrounded your vision will clear, and you will understand why the journey had to be the way it was. This new vision will change how you move. You will no longer waste energy chasing what is not for you. You will no longer give your heart to those who cannot value it. You will no longer run in circles trying to prove yourself. Instead, you will walk with clarity. You will know which steps to take, and which to avoid. You will see the traps before you fall into them. You will recognize the blessings before they slip by. Michael says, this is the awakening of your spirit's eyes. The watchers try to record you from the outside, but heaven is opening your vision from the inside. And the difference is this, their watching was meant to trap you, but your seeing is meant to free you. Their gaze was meant to cage you, but your vision is meant to release you. So, embrace this new identity. Walk in this new vision. For this turning point is not simply about change, it is about transformation. You will not just step into a new chapter, you will step into a new you. And Michael declares, this is the you that heaven has been waiting to reveal all along. Michael says, when heaven gives you a new identity, it is never for small things. It is always for something greater than you imagined. You were not reshaped just to survive, you were remade to serve a higher calling. The pain you endured was not wasted, the betrayals you faced were not in vain, the nights you spent in silence were not forgotten. All of it has carved you into a vessel ready to carry something divine. This higher calling will not come in whispers, it will arrive in clarity. You will feel drawn to places and people that match your spirit, not your old wounds. You will notice doors opening that align perfectly with the new you. You will no longer chase after what drains you, because your heart will recognize what was always meant for you. Michael says, this is divine alignment unfolding before your eyes. Alignment means you will not have to force what is meant for you. The right opportunities will flow naturally. The right relationships will feel effortless. The right work will ignite your soul instead of exhausting it. You will begin to understand why the old things had to fall apart, because they were never aligned with your higher calling. Michael whispers, you are being positioned now. Positioned in relationships that honor you, in opportunities that lift you, in places where your gifts can shine. You are not being hidden anymore, you are being placed exactly where you are meant to be. Every detail is being arranged, every step is being guided, every moment is being woven into a greater plan. And this alignment is not just for you, it is for those connected to your destiny. Your light will become a guiding lamp for others. Your voice will carry healing. Your story will open the way for those who are still trapped. This is why your transformation had to be so deep, because your mission is not ordinary, it is extraordinary. Michael says, do not resist this higher calling. Do not question whether you are ready because heaven has prepared you. Do not doubt whether you are worthy because heaven has chosen you. Do not fear the size of this mission, it is not yours to carry alone. Angels march with you, heaven strengthens you, and Michael himself fights for you. So step into alignment with boldness. Step into calling with faith. Step into destiny with courage. For what is about to happen will not just change your life, it will change lives through you. Michael says, the moment you step into your higher calling, heaven begins to release a flow that cannot be stopped. Favor follows purpose, abundance follows alignment, blessings follow obedience. And because you are walking into what you were created for, the doors that once stayed shut are now unlocking, the paths that once seemed blocked are now clearing, the opportunities that once passed you by are now returning to your hands. Michael whispers, this is not ordinary favor, it is unstoppable favor. You will find yourself in places you never imagined. You will hear your name spoken in rooms you have never entered. You will see blessings appear in ways you could never have arranged. And none of this will require you to strive endlessly, because when heaven opens a door, no one can close it. Abundance is not only about wealth, it is about overflow. Your peace will overflow. Your health will overflow. Your relationships will overflow with authenticity. Your work will overflow with meaning and fulfillment. And yes, provision will overflow too, resources will come from directions you did not expect, financial doors will open, and you will not lack what you need to complete your mission. Michael says, heaven provides for what heaven assigns. And this abundance is unstoppable because it is tied to your purpose. No shadow can block it. No betrayal can steal it. No delay can cancel it. What is written for you is written in eternity, and it cannot be erased by the hands of men. Michael declares, What is yours will reach you, no matter how far, no matter how delayed, no matter how impossible it seems. But here is what you must remember, this abundance is not just for you, it flows through you. You will bless others out of your overflow. You will open doors for others because your doors are open. You will speak life into others because life is overflowing in you. This is legacy, this is impact, this is why the enemy fought you so hard, because your rising means many others will rise with you. So prepare your heart, chosen one. Favor is not coming, it is already here. Abundance is not on the way, it has already been released. And unstoppable blessing is not a promise for tomorrow, it is a reality beginning today. Michael says, walk boldly into it, for nothing can stop what heaven has already ordained for you. Michael says, your private battles are about to turn into public testimonies. The tears you cried in silence will become the reason many will rejoice with you openly. The hidden struggles you endured, the betrayals you carried quietly, the fears you whispered only to heaven, these are the very things that will now become proof of your elevation. Michael whispers, you are about to be lifted where everyone can see. Not for pride, but for purpose. Not for vanity, but for victory. For heaven has decided that your story will not remain hidden, it will shine as a living reminder that truth always wins, that light always breaks the darkness, that faith always outlasts fear. This elevation will not look like what you expected. It will be sudden, surprising, undeniable. People who once overlooked you will have to acknowledge your rising. Places where you were once rejected will now call your name. Opportunities that once passed you by will now chase after you. Michael says, your elevation will not be quiet, it will be seen, felt, and recognized by many. But remember this, public testimony carries responsibility. You are not being elevated just to be celebrated, you are being elevated to be a light. Your voice will reach hearts that are desperate for hope. Your story will strengthen those who are still in shadows. Your rising will remind others that they too can rise. This is why your path has been so difficult, because your life was always meant to be more than your own. Michael says, do not fear this stage. Do not shrink back when heaven places you in the spotlight. For your light is not yours alone, it belongs to everyone who will find direction through your journey. You are not standing alone, you are surrounded by angels, upheld by heaven, guided by the hand of God Himself. So lift your head, chosen one. Your testimony is unfolding. Your elevation is beginning. And Michael declares, you are stepping into a season where your life will be undeniable proof that heaven defends, heaven restores, and heaven lifts those who refuse to give up. Michael says, elevation is never the end, it is the doorway. When heaven lifts you, it is not only to heal your past, but to position your future. You are not just being honored, you are being entrusted. This new season is not simply about blessings falling into your lap, it is about authority resting upon your shoulders. You have walked through fire, and now you carry the authority of one who cannot be burned. You have endured betrayal, and now you carry the authority of one who cannot be broken by lies. You have stood in storms, and now you carry the authority of one who walks with lightning in their steps. Michael says, this authority is divine, and it will change how the world responds to you. People will no longer only see your scars, they will see your strength. They will no longer speak only of your pain, they will speak of your resilience. They will no longer treat you as fragile, they will honor you as unshakable. This is the authority heaven has been building inside of you all along. And with authority comes legacy. Michael whispers, you are not only rising for yourself, you are rising for those who will come after you. The choices you make now will create ripples that outlive you. The doors you open will remain open for others. The blessings you receive will flow into your family, your community, your lineage. You are the turning point in your bloodline, the one who breaks cycles, the one who sets new standards, the one who rewrites what the future will look like. Do not underestimate the weight of this. Heaven is not just giving you gifts, it is giving you influence. Your words will carry weight in rooms you once thought you would never enter. Your presence will shift atmospheres in ways you never imagined. And your story will become a seed that grows into forests of hope for others. Michael says, walk humbly, but walk boldly. Humble, because this authority is not earned, it is gifted by heaven. Bold, because hiding your light now would be betrayal to the one who gave it. Your rising is not arrogance, it is obedience. Your legacy is not pride, it is purpose. So embrace this authority. Build this legacy. And know that Michael declares, you are stepping into a chapter where your name will be tied not to pain, but to power. Not to betrayal, but to blessing. Not to fear, but to faith. This is the legacy heaven has always planned for you. Michael says, your life is not just being witnessed by people, it is being recorded in heaven. Every step you took in faith, every tear you cried in silence, every moment you chose to keep going when giving up would have been easier, all of it has been written in the eternal book of remembrance. The world may forget what you endured. People may overlook the sacrifices you made. But heaven has not missed a single detail. Michael whispers, your legacy is not just on earth, it is inscribed in the scrolls of heaven, where time cannot erase it and shadows cannot hide it. This is why your elevation carries so much weight. Because it is not simply about recognition here, it is about eternal recognition. The angels themselves bear witness to your resilience. The heavens themselves celebrate your survival. And God Himself smiles upon the journey you have walked, because it has brought you closer to your divine design. Michael says, do not underestimate this moment. What you are stepping into now is not only for your lifetime, it is for eternity. The choices you make today will echo beyond this world. The love you show, the light you carry, the truth you speak, it will not die when you do. It will continue, it will ripple, it will stand as testimony in heaven's record of history. This is why shadows tried to stop you. This is why betrayal pressed so hard. This is why watchers tried to monitor your life. Because your legacy is not ordinary, it is extraordinary. You are not just writing a story for yourself, you are writing a testimony that will inspire generations long after you are gone. Michael whispers again, your name is known in heaven. It is spoken with honor. It is written with care. And your story has become a flame in the eternal record, one that will never be extinguished. So walk forward now, chosen one, with the knowledge that you are not just living, you are leaving a mark in both earth and heaven. And Michael declares, this legacy will never be erased, for it has been written in light, sealed in truth, and guarded by angels.